Hi, I'm Jeanne, your farm assistant owner here at Revival Pharms. And the hemp industry is all abuzz today. Good thing the government opened up, but part of that bill really cracked down on the definition of hemp-based CBD products and full spectrum. And that definition, what is allowed, what isn't allowed, and what are the limitations. And granted, I agree with what they have said about what is hemp. It's a cannabis plant. It has 0.3% THC on a dry weight basis. That is a uniform consensus across the industry. What has happened in the industry is a lot of synthetics have come to market, some Delta 8, Delta 10, a lot of different intoxicating substances. What I think they're trying to do is to get rid of a lot of these intoxicating synthetic chemicals that are being created and put out on the market. That is a good move. However, you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater and make regulations that would actually put your small farmer and the people doing it right out of business. But that appears to be maybe the case what happened with this bill that just got approved in Washington. The bill will change the amount of THC specified in the package, and it takes it down to 0.4 milligrams, which is a teeny tiny amount. Our full spectrum oil, this has about 30 milligrams of CBD per dose, but with that, you also get about 1 to 2 milligrams of THC. That is just what comes off the plant. That is the ratio that our seeds that we grew right here at Revival Pharms, that is what it produced. And that's not going to get anyone high. It just gives you a nice entourage effect with the full plant spectrum. So if that is 1 to 2, let's say on the lower end, there's 1 milligram of THC per dose. In this bottle, there's 60 mLs. So that would be 60 milligrams of THC. That would be way above the 0.4 milligram that was just written into this bill. Let's take a look at what it says. Okay, so here is the bill that just got passed. Continuing Appropriations Act of 2026. So now let's find the hemp section. Okay, and here we are at section 781. You'll see that right here. Effective 365 days after the enactment of this. And this is where it goes in and defines what hemp is. And the inclusion, it's just going to say it's going to include industrial hemp. Then it also goes into the exclusions of hemp. And this is where it's really trying to get rid of all the synthetics in the hemp CBD market. Then they're talking about the final hemp-derived cannabinoid product. And this is where it gets really hairy. This is the part that will really be detrimental to the hemp CBD industry. Greater than 0.4 milligram combined total per container of total tetrahydrocannabinols, THC, and THCA, which that is the acidic form that you get directly from the plant. And then that has to be decarboxylated to get to the THC. That will make all the packaging go to basically maybe a single dose. The other thing, back to this container, the 0.4 milligram per container. Then we need to look at, okay, what is a container considered? Is that the whole container? Is that per dose? If you go down into hemp-derived cannabinoid products in another section, a container means the innermost wrapping, packaging, or vessel in direct contact with the final hemp-derived product in which it is enclosed for retail to consumers, such as a jar, bottle, bag, box, packet, can, carton, or cartridge. So this is where it gets very gray. And so if it's actually in contact with the product, that's considered the packaged. And this would literally take CBD products just grown by your local farmer and make them not available. So clearly things are changing in the hemp and CBD space. I'm not sure it's for the better. Obviously, there needs to be regulation, but this seems very, very extreme. So as a consumer, what can you do? Because you never want to be left feeling helpless. So as a consumer, you can stock up on the products that you really like. And we hope that you stock up on Revival Pharms products like our full spectrum oil, our topicals, that we just really love, that are very effective for people, whether it be for anxiety, pain, inflammation. You can stock up on those. 2, we can look for other products that could give benefits for especially like anxiety, things like ashwagandha that we love here at Revival Pharms too. And I recommend that to my patients. We also can look for other pain remedies, things like DMSO that, again, check out Revival Pharms products for some DMSO gel, very effective for pain. And just overall wellness, make sure we're exercising, eating healthy. There are a lot of little things that we can do. However, we will still really push for access to this kind of medicine for people. And then 3, make sure you stay informed on what is going on and things that might affect you in the legislature. We will continue to put out information about cannabis and hemp because we absolutely love it and we absolutely see the benefit of it. And so we will keep you informed on what's going on and how you can always stay ahead of the curve, really pick the best option for your wellness. So yeah, lots going on in hemp. We still love the industry. We love what this plant can do. That's the whole reason why we got into hemp, and we're in it for the long haul. Who knows? I think it's going to survive. It's survived this long, and there's a lot of people that love the industry. So stay informed, stay healthy.